Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. It is time for Game Week 38 preview. But what I really like to concentrate on this video is basically creating a free hit team from scratch. I think it's quite, when I say from scratch, with the value that I have, I think it's quite essential that we know how to set our teams up. We looked at the wildcards drafts, we looked at the bench boost stuff, and it basically worked. And it works because we got the structure that we build from scratch, right? And if we look at the wildcard chip, sometimes some people go for at least one or two players on the bench that might play. On a free hit, we don't need to go for free, but for me, I always like to have at least one player that plays, just in case there might be some issues with our first 11 players. Things that I think is quite essential, and you guys might get more information, and basically it's just to help people out. I might not be the best at explaining, so what I'm going to do is just go with the flow. I'm going to try my best just to give you guys, the best options and the best ways of doing things, and I'm going to see if I can do that as well. So yeah, let's just have a quick look at Game Week 37. As you can see, 55 points above the average of 53. To be honest with you, it wasn't the best game week because most of these points came from the last fixtures. Just outside of the top 100k again. But I did mention that Game Week 37 isn't going to be best for me from the team that I have. But because I got the free hit, I'll be able to make those changes and just go for it in Game Week 38. But yeah, let's go through the team. As you can see, David De Gea with 2. Cabaselli actually came off my bench, bringing me 0. Swapped out for Sykes, who did not play. That was a little bit of a shock there. Trent with a goal and an assist. As you can see, got the maximum bonus points as well. This is why we have this player in our team, because he can bring these massive points. But because a lot of people own him, didn't really matter that much. Azpilicueta was 0. He actually did play. Mane with an assist. Fernandes with 1. Kevin De Bruyne with 6. Pulisic actually saved my game week. Coming off the bench and scoring and assisting. So he helped me quite a lot, and I desperately needed him to kind of perform, or anyone to perform really. A massive differential there. Martial was my captain, got an assist. Jesus with 2, disappointment there. And Chris Wood. So basically, I removed Calvert-Lewin, brought in Chris Wood for the Norwich game, scored a goal. It could have got more, and I was a little bit disappointed that he didn't get more, because Norwich, had a couple of red cards, but these things can happen, right? And the bench is, 0-0-0 everywhere. So it wasn't the best game week, but I managed to survive. But now it's on to Game Week 38. Now, I made some changes, and I'm going to be doing more changes. I'm going to be playing around, maybe removing Wood and Kane and bringing Aubameyang, and have a really cheap third striker, put him on the bench, and upgrade one of the midfielders for Antonio or Song. So that's my kind of thoughts. Maybe go for another Manchester City player like Mahrez, who was benched in the last game against Watford. So this is pretty much it. I downgraded Trent to Van Dijk. I just needed that money, and I think Van Dijk can still get some points. And it's just all about, do I really need to keep my Liverpool players or not? But yeah, I'll see what I'll do with Liverpool players. Maybe I might just have one and go for someone else and upgrade someone else in the midfield. But I will see. I haven't made my final decision yet. I am going to be creating my last video before Game Week 38 on a Saturday. So yeah, that will show you guys my final team, because I still need to go through a press conference. I think that's quite essential that we kind of listen to that. But yeah, this is how my team is looking like. I am going to be looking at some of the triple captain options as well. Hopefully I don't forget, like in the last video that I did, I did speak about one or two captain options, but I want to kind of like make sure that you guys know some of the best options. Okay, anyways, let's just go through on how I like to create a free hit chip. So I just removed all of my players just to show you guys on how I build my team for the free hit or even the wildcard chip. But be careful when you're doing this, you know, be careful when you're switching your players around. You might have a lot of value on a player. If you remove and you confirm and you want that player back, you got to pay more. So be careful when you do that. So yeah, this is just an example. So what I like to do is I go and look for the cheapest options, the cheapest players that actually plays. Now, I'm not going to go through every single cheap option. So what I like to do is go for like the lowest of the budgets here. And I go through and I see who actually plays, you know, which goalkeeper. So I'll start off with the goalkeepers. So we got players like Reina for Aston Villa, 4.2, a goalkeeper that plays, really cheap option there. I think he is pretty much one of the cheapest players there that actually plays. Martinez is another player of 4.3. So this is what you need to do. Get the cheapest of the cheapest. So let's just add in Reina. Now, my goalkeeper that I'm going to pick in for Gameweek 38 is going to be Martinez from Arsenal. I doubt that they will do a rotation there, but you never know. So it's always good to have some kind of backup. For Aston Villa, you know, they need to go for this game against West Ham, and they will probably you know, let Reina will play and continue in goal. But because I feel like that my goalkeeper is going to definitely play, then, you know, that means I need to bring back the cheapest of the goalkeepers that is not going to play at all. It doesn't really matter. Trying to get the cheapest player here that is going to give me the money that I need for other players. So that's how I start off, and there we go. That's my kind of the goalkeeper selections there. And what I like to do is at least I get one defender. So I do the same things for defender. I have a look. So wait, defender here, and go for the cheapest option of 4.2, and I have a look, and I'm like, okay, got Rico there. Okay, has a chance to play. Got a couple of Watford players here, Kelly, Aarons. I mean, against Manchester City, I'm not going to bring him, even though he is cheaper, 4.2. Another player that we need to look at is Brandon Williams, 3.8. That is pretty much the cheapest of the defenders out there that has a chance to play. I don't know how long Shaw is injured for, so I need to go and check and make sure. If he's out, then he probably will play. And 3.8, that is the cheapest of the cheaps. Like, that's so cheap. So let me just add him into the team. And, you know, tomorrow he doesn't play. Maybe they might give him a chance, but we've got to look at the fixtures as well, right? This fixture here, Chelsea versus Wolves, they're not going to allow, you know, they're not going to give people a chance to play. They're going to play their best players because it's a chance to stay, you know, get into the Champions League and stuff like that. So, you know, they got something to really play for. And we need to be aware with these things, and that means like they won't do that rotation. They won't, like, I would be so surprised if I saw Azpilicueta on the bench for Chelsea. That's you can't do that. Well, you shouldn't. There's a couple of other players to kind of watch out for that could help you guys out. This Brighton player here, Lamptey, that is 4.1, has been playing recently against Burnley. I mean, I wouldn't play him, but good for the bench. So things like that is good to build up. So let's just add that because I want at least 3 main defenders on my team. So right now we just have to build our formation. For me, there's 2 formations that I'm looking at. It's the 3-5-2 and the 3-4-3 formation. So that's the 2 formations I'm looking at. I'm not looking at other ones. I'm trying to go for that more attacking kind of players in my team. So yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of a template to kind of work with. And then you can start adding your players. Let's just do one more thing. Let's just get like a really cheap midfielder. Let's go for that 3-4-3 formation. Let's get a really cheap player. I'm looking for the cheapest of the cheap. Here we go. you can see these 4.5s here, right? They don't even play, but they're more expensive than the players that actually played. So you're just gonna have to look around. I got my, is it this player from Everton? I can't remember. I know there was an Everton midfielder, or was it a defender? Was he here? Let me just have a look. I know there was an Everton player that was really cheap that has a chance to play. I can't remember if it was a defender that plays in the midfield, out position. Was it this guy? Yeah. I think this player actually plays in the midfield. I might be wrong, but he's a defender. Okay. I thought he would have been a midfielder. You know what? Why not add him? Remove this player. There we go. We've got a cheaper player there. Got to go for that midfielder. I kind of like got sidetracked there. And I like doing these kind of stuff, like, you know, getting sidetracked. It's kind of good to give people different options. No, who's going to be talking? No one's talking about these players, I'm pretty sure. But, alright, I'm not going to long this video out. I'm just going to pick a player that actually plays. Let's just bring in Dendonka or Douglas Luiz. Cheap, probably one of the cheapest that actually plays. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that you guys can find a better one. And there we go. There's some kind of a team here, some kind of template to work with. Now we're filling the players that we want, that we want. Let's just bring in Harry Kane, Chris Wood, Ings, Fernandes, David Silva, Sterling, Salah, Van Dijk, Peters. I guess I can bring, okay, 6.6. And, you know, we can try something a little bit different and, you know, go for Doherty here. And there we go. We pretty much squeeze that as much as money as possible, and we have a really good setup. And there we go. There's the free hit team. Now we can bring in, sorry, not bring in, we can bring more money into the team by removing players. So 4.0, we can go for a cheaper option like 3.9 and get someone on the bench that doesn't play. But if you're happy with the team, then, you know, you can still bring in these players here and put them on your bench for just in case mode. And now, you know, this is one of the teams that I'm looking at, and the other team that I haven't really kind of like sort out, like fix the team up for the 3-5-2 formation. So let's just bring in a cheap attacker. There we go. And we've got 2 million to play around with. And I guess we're going to upgrade this midfielder. Let's just say that I bring in Song just to cover Tottenham, because I am looking at the opponent, right? Tottenham's got Crystal Palace. Tottenham's players are all fit and ready. And, you know, Crystal Palace is conceding a lot of goals. And their defense is, yeah, they've got a lot of injuries at the back. There we go. 3.4. I can't really make that cut. Then I guess I have to remove Harry Kane and then get someone in that is 7.5. So now I can chip away and start kind of like thinking on what I'm going to be doing. Do I really want this team? Okay, if I do, then I guess Matt Doherty here doesn't need to be there. There we go. 9.9. I guess maybe I can bring the Harry Kane. Maybe I can split the kind of risk and go for Aubameyang. So right now I've got Song and Aubameyang in my team. Aubameyang's got Watford at home. I know Watford's got something to play for, but they're just not. It's just not working for them right now. They're conceding so many goals. And Song has a chance to score a lot of goals. You know, he's a massive differential. And now I just chip away. I'm like, okay, 1 million. How can I get that money, right? I can remove Sterling and bring back Kevin De Bruyne. Actually, let's have a quick look at Kevin De Bruyne's money again. Okay, maybe. You know, if he's going for that assist. And there we go. I got a team set up for Gameweek 38. And this is what I'm talking about. It's just chip a little bit of away, trying to get as much as money as possible, and just build a team from there. Do I really want Van Dijk in my team? Well, I know that for a fact that he will play, so that's why I got him in. Do I really want to go for Salah? That's the questions that I have in mind for my team. So this is what I'm looking at. This is what my template is. This is what my players are. This is what I'm thinking of to do. And these are some of the players that is definitely going to help me out with my free hit team. And then obviously it all depends. I know a lot of people will tell me to go and get Sterling because, you know, he played like, what, 60 minutes or something. There we go. Maybe I don't need to bring in Song, right? I can just bring in Mahrez and go for him as well and just really go for that Manchester City side against Norwich. And there we go. That means I don't have any Tottenham players. Maybe this is the way to go. I still have, you know, well, when I say money in the bank, I've got 0.1. I can't really do much with that, but I have the exact money to make this move. So it's just making that last kind of like decisions here and there. And obviously the press conference is going to be ideal. This will definitely help us out. So this is it, really. This is what I'm looking at. I think, yeah, just wanted to show you guys a few things here that how I build the team. Hopefully this does help out. Hopefully that you guys kind of like this kind of thing. Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button. Show me. Let me know if this is good. Kind of like an example of how to kind of create the teams. And like, you know, if I do remove Salah, then yes, I will bring in Song or maybe even Kane. Let's just go for different options here. Let's remove Mahrez and bring back the cheap midfielder. Can we bring in Harry Kane? And let's have a quick look. And yes, we can. We can do a lot of things here. And there's Harry Kane and Aubameyang and Ings. Got Song as well. Sterling, David Silva, Fernandes, Van Dijk. Quite strong defense here. Peters. And I can basically maybe even upgrade one of my defenders here. Maybe go for the Everton player like Luka Dean. Let's see if we can actually fit that player in. Oh my god, where's Everton? Oh, there. Okay, there they are. There we go. Luka Dean. You know, this is pretty damn strong here. And obviously I won't have that much. Okay, gotta start building again. Oh, 8.4. Can I bring Mahrez? Can I? Please? No? Okay. I can't bring Mahrez. Alright, okay. Okay. You know what? This team looks good. Oh my god, this team looks good. How can I get a 0.2? Okay, let's do that. Come on. Please. No, there wasn't, right? There wasn't any. Oh no. Oh no. There wasn't, right? I'm just double making sure if like maybe I'm blind. Okay. Okay, midfielders. Let's go for the midfielder. You know what? This team looks good. This team looks good. Where is it? Oh no! Oh, stupid. Oh, I can. Get rid. Oh my god. Come on. Where was it? What did There you go. I made it. There we go. You know what? Do you know what? That is pretty damn good. That is good. Maybe Song instead of Mahrez. And then remove Kane. And then upgrade someone else. But who? I like it. It's the differential here. Okay. 7.6. I think Mahrez is a differential as well. 10%. Aubameyang and Kane is, Kane is a massive differential of 12.3. These are not. Aubameyang a little bit halfway. Fernandes is not, but I want him in my team. Peters, Luka Dean, even the goalkeeper. I think. Oh my god, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This has completely changed my team now. I can go for Jesus. What about getting Jesus instead of Mahrez? And then having Song. And then use that money to kind of like fix the team a little bit more. Maybe get a second goalkeeper just in case. You see what happens when you don't have Salah? You can like pretty much get a lot of players. Oh, anyways, that is about it. I kind of longed this video out for longer than usual. But I wanted to give you guys this kind of options, these kind of team setup to kind of help you guys out. Wait, triple captainship. I nearly forgot. Triple captainship. For me, I think Ings has a great shout. Kane, Song, David Silva, and Sterling. Salah, I'll say 50-50 on that. But those are my options. That Manchester City side against Norwich, I can see them doing really, really well. That is about it. Thank you so much for joining. I think with this team, I think I'll be able to get into the top 100k. But you know what? I'm happy whatever happens, to be honest with you. It has been a difficult season for a lot of people out there. It has been a crazy 2020. But yeah, I just want to have fun right now. I just want to enjoy it. And I want you guys to join in with me. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.